All right, welcome back. It's been a minute since I've been on. Life has been happening. I have a lot of things going on right now. I'm in the process of moving. We're in the process of buying a new house. We close next month, which is awesome. So basically, I have to get, movers. I need to pack and all that stuff. I need to get all that situated. Also, my son had to have surgery. So just preparing for that, it has just been a lot. I didn't even know that he had to have surgery. Well, I knew that he would probably have to have a procedure done, but after he had the procedure done, um, I found out that he would have to have another procedure done, which the doctors didn't know that they weren't going to be able to fix what was going on until they had actually went in there. That's how they figured out it was something else and not what they thought it was. Um, so that was a shit show, basically. Um, his recovery was terrible. Probably the worst night of my life. Um, he was in a lot of pain and he couldn't sleep. Uh, he couldn't use the bathroom. Well, he could, but it hurt really bad. So, you know, I was like, do whatever you have to do. If you have to scream, scream. If you have to yell, cry, whatever you need to do whatever you need to do in order for, you know, you not to hurt, or for it to possibly hurt less. So, yeah, he had the surgery slash procedure on this past Friday, and he didn't really start feeling better until Sunday. So basically, Friday at about 6:30 in the morning, he had the surgery, and after that, he was knocked out because he had to be put under, of course. He woke up from the anesthesia, and he was okay. He was drowsy and all that stuff. So by the time we got him home, I just put him in bed, and he was knocked out for hours. So I just, let him sleep it off. And then, when he woke up, that's when reality set in. So anyway, Friday and Saturday were two really bad days. But really later on Saturday, it started getting better for him. So, golly, I was praying a whole bunch because I was just like, nobody wants to see their kid in pain. So it was pretty bad. It was really, really bad, actually. I couldn't sleep, of course. I was crying right along with him. It was just a whole situation. My boyfriend was here helping. So that was super helpful, because, like I said, I couldn't go to sleep. So he was up with him, so that I could get some sleep. Um, it was crazy. But yeah, we found out that he's going to have to do the surgery again, so that they can fix what they found. I wish they could have just fixed it then, but it was a situation where they have to figure out their plan and then go back in there, to correct it. So basically, he was born with a birth defect, they told me. And I had no idea, of course, because I wouldn't have known. I just know that with him getting older, then that's when it kind of came to light, basically. So anyway, now I have to prep him for that, which I think I did mention it to him that he would have to have surgery again, and he's only okay with it because he knows that he doesn't have to get a needle for the anesthesia. Um, Once he found out during, the preparing for the surgery, like when we were in the hospital, and we were waiting for him to be taken back, once he found out that he wasn't getting a needle and that they were basically going to give him a gas for him to inhale, then he like perked up. So I think with him knowing that all he has to do is sleep and then he'll wake up and be okay, I think that's what is making him okay with the situation. Um, I'll have to remind him again, that his body has to heal and all those things in order for him to be okay to like move forward with life, basically. So I think, for me, like prepping a child, well, my child, first of all, I think has been helpful for me. I think when you don't know things, it's kind of like, I think, scarier. For him, he asks a lot of questions. He knows a lot of things. And if he doesn't know, he'll ask Siri. So either way, he would probably find out. But he doesn't, of course, know what it's called that he's getting done. So that's what's helpful. Because, I mean, if he knew what it was called, he would probably ask Siri what it looks like, or what's going to be done and all that stuff. So, yeah, so again, a lot of things are happening. He has a follow-up appointment next month, the beginning of the month. So I'll prepare him for that. And then hopefully, I really wanted him to have the second procedure done next month before school started so that he can have time to heal and all that stuff way before school started, because school starts back in August. So I would like for him to get it done and over with in July, so that, he can be prepared when school starts to, go back and just be brand new, basically. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see what the doctors say and go from there. But we also, like I said, we close at the end of next month. So I don't know if they're going to schedule his second procedure around that time. So we'll just have to go from there. But either way, a lot of things are happening. So that's where I've been, really trying to get him through these things and packing or starting to pack. Going to see the new house like weekly. We went the other day, and we have countertops in. Everything, I'm not gonna say everything's done, but it's mostly done. They just have like the flooring to do. The other day when we were there, they were dropping off like the light fixtures and the outlet thingies, all that stuff. So they dropped that off. So that's probably in there already, set up. But I hadn't seen the countertops. But when I went the other day, they had the countertops in there. So it was awesome. They look really good. So once they put the flooring in, they also have to put the garage door. They have to put like ceiling fans, all the fixtures, like I said. What else do they have to do? Oh, the AC unit. They have to put that in there, hook all that up. They have to do landscaping. Those are the last couple of things that they have to do. And then, the house should be ready to go. So we have about 30 days left when the house is supposed to be completed. And then you have to wait like a week or two after that to close, because we have to walk through with the blue tape to see if anything needs to be fixed. And if not, then of course it could be quicker to close. But if we do find things that need to be fixed, then they'll have, their time to fix it, and then we can close after that. So again, a lot of things are happening. I've been MIA for a minute because I've been dealing with these things. But we probably will do another walkthrough of the house, just to, check on everything, one day next week. So then I'll post that. I did post a video of what the house looks like. Maybe a couple weeks ago, I posted that video, so you can go back and look at that. But even though the house looks totally different from that video now, because we have more things in the house. So anyway, thanks for listening or coming back. Please comment. Please like, subscribe. I will start posting more consistently. And, us moving into the house, my son having his procedure, just landscaping things I'm going to be doing in the house. So please stay tuned and comment, like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, all the things. I'll talk to you later. Bye.